Okay, so I'd like to do a real quick review on this Craftsman pressure washer I just bought. Um, Not gonna lie, it's not a bad purchase. Fired right up, very easy to assemble. All you need is like a flathead screwdriver, and 15 minutes of your time, and then you'll have this baby ready to go. And the power cord on it's pretty long. That's one thing I was looking for a lot with a lot of the pressure washers I was trying to get into, because believe it or not, you may come across an electronic pressure washer that doesn't disclose how long their power cord is, and it's like short as fuck, so then you have to buy extension cords and stuff like that. But this one's actually quite long, and it's definitely enough to do small jobs like a driveway or something that's attached to your garage. But if anything, you know, crazy, like if you're trying to do an entire fucking sidewalk down your neighborhood, then that's going to obviously require an extension cord and multiple hoses with like different connectors and stuff. So, but yeah, this one specifically, you can put soap in here up top. Just pop it off. I haven't used the soap yet. I'm probably going to use this to wash my car today, just to try it out and see what it's like. But I don't know if Dawn just soap is the best idea for that. You probably want to get something more specifically used for pressure washers, because you don't want to risk damaging your pressure washer. So this one specifically comes with 3 different nozzles. The way I like to look at them, well, actually has a good diagram on the back here. You can see this one's for soap. This one's for your car and like siding of your house and like your fence and stuff like that. And then this turbo one is what I used on my driveway, which basically it's got a very fine point there at the end, and what it does when you turn it on is it goes in circles. So that's why I use that, because it kind of like double tapped as I was going to make sure I got all the dirt off my driveway and all the gunk and mold and stuff. So yeah, this right here is where you're going to want to put your hose in, and then this is where you're going to connect this to go to your wand here. Now the wand itself, very simple. Whenever you're trying to assemble this thing, you literally just pop this in and turn it, and then it locks in, and then you can't take it out again. And now this connector here, whenever you go use it, all you gotta do is pull this down, put in one of your nozzles, and then just let go, and it clicks right in. And it's just as easy for taking it out as well. Other end of the hose goes right there. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the wand. It's just very simple, just on and off type thing. It's got this safety reset button right here, and it worked for me once or twice, where it ended up clicking and turning it off, because it was pulling itself out of the outlet, and that could have, you know, caused electrical problems or fire or something crazy like that. So that's a really good feature. Helps protect yourself, especially if it was to, you know, get wet or something like that. So that's great. Other than that, I ran this thing for probably a few hours at a time, and it was not even warm or hot at all. I feel like it could have run fucking all day, probably, honestly. As you can see, it's got 1900 PSI. It's more than enough to do a driveway, unless if you're really trying to get that driveway a pearly white. And I'll put up some pictures of some things, like some before and afters that I did of my driveway and like my patio and stuff that I did. So yeah. So another thing with this pressure washer, you don't need a long hose, because that tube itself is quite long and it can reach out and do the job. Because my hose is very small, it doesn't reach out very far. I probably couldn't get to the end of my driveway down there, because my spigot's right there, and I doubt it could reach out to the end of my driveway. So, and I just had it sitting up next to my house, as you can see in one of the pictures that I'll show. So, yeah, you don't really need a long hose. If you don't have one, it's not a problem. But if you do intend on doing bigger jobs, like I said, you're probably going to want to invest in something longer, or maybe to connect multiple hoses together. Overall, I would say this product is a definite should buy if you're definitely just trying to get a job done. It's very cheap. It's about, I want to say it was 150 bucks, probably. It was 150 to the $200 range. And that's on the cheaper end. There's much more expensive ones, but this will for sure do the job, and I am satisfied with this purchase. I've had issues with CRAFTSMAN in the past, but this is one of those purchases that I do not regret, and I will continue to use this for a long time. Probably pressure wash with some of my buddies, make some of my money back, and then it'll pay itself off. So it is overall a good purchase. I would recommend. Sorry about that. Hey, so I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I hope these videos help you guys in making big purchases like that, because a lot of people don't have the money to go spend money on a risk, and a lot of times videos don't answer questions they may have. I will answer comments. I've done it in the past. If you have a question or something like that, I'm more than willing to answer it. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If there's something I can change to better improve these videos. I know I leave a lot of information out. And come on, Koa. Like I said, if you would leave a like, let me know if I'm doing well. Leave a dislike if you think it's a shitty review, and I'll try to work on that. So appreciate it. Thanks.